Hi friends, it's Angie, and I have to admit, after playing the last survival game, which was Tharsis, I decided to show you one of my favorite survival games. It's The Consuming Shadow. It's so unsettling, and I already did a video on this game, but it was in my Salesman series, so it was a short review. But I wanted to show you the game itself. It might not be the prettiest in terms of, visuals, but the sound design and I don't know, the writing, the atmosphere. This game is fantastic, although it looks like it was made. So sometimes it looks like it was made in times of Newgrounds and all games done in Flash or something. But anyway, let's go straight in. In this game, you can pick one of the characters. Although I already played a bit, I have. I don't think I have many more characters. Diary. Oh, I'm not gonna show you diary. Oh, shoot. Logbook. Stop it. To be honest, I have to admit that I don't remember much of this game. Like, I remember general stuff, but it will be like I'm not gonna say like a new game because I know some stuff, but I haven't played it in a while, so the controls and some of the events and stuff is gonna be new. So let's start with the scholar because he's a default character you start with. Something made me check for patterns in the runes. I don't know why, but I'm glad I did. A massive synchronization is coming, centered on Stonehenge, in roughly 60 hours. I know what I must do, explore places untouched by the ancients, assembling clues to piece together the banishment ritual and the identity of the invading god. But I'm not sure how I know this. I have the strangest feeling that it might be because I've already done this. Well, yeah. And also you can finish the game right off the bat with kill myself. But I didn't want to do that, Challenge modes. No, I don't want any challenges. I want a regular game. So let's begin journey. The night sky of October 6, 2014. Place 4 birth stars. Oh, this is like choosing your class, something like it. Like health, random spell chance, melee damage. Research, better research. Medkit capacity, melee damage, sanity. And that's all. I think with time I can unlock more stuff here. But let's do something. We can either go for a straight, for example, crab, and it will give us a lot of health. Or we can try to go somewhere between the signs to have more different additions, more different stuff. I'll pick here. And can I pick something more? Let's pick a crab. Let's pick here. And yeah, the lion. It's gonna be useful. That's a lot of cool stuff, so I hope it will help us. You have received a text from the Ministry of Occultism. You can find the information you need in towns tainted by the shadow. You might make some immediate headway if you went to Stonehenge. To Stone Shop. Don't look back. Okay, we have this much health, this much sanity, we have 15 cash. Also, we have... I don't remember what this is. I don't want to use it right now. We have a bag, nothing in there. We have some supplies. Clues. Not much here yet. As you can see, we'll have to determine the god by their name, color, rune, aspect, and agenda. So there are 3 gods, and basically those will be like clues like, oh, this god is the enemy of the blue god and he has like the rune this. So from that we can determine like 2 things here. Yeah, let's leave it at this for now. And notes and supplies, bag and spells. Banishment ritual. I need to find the runes to make a banishment ritual. Each ritual is different. And to be honest, we need to get moving because here time goes by. If you do nothing, it just goes naturally. And if you move, it will of course speed up. So the message said that we can do a little something if we go to Stone's Hope. But we have only 60 hours to get to Stonehenge and to discover the ritual. But let's go there. Drive. There are also events that can happen during the... You have received a text from the Ministry of Occultism. I've got reports of a sleeper cell in Finsport. Needs cleanup sooner rather than later. Do it or don't. But if you don't, the town won't be safe for long. We've reached the Stone's Hope. Let's enter the town. The shadow cast upon this town hits me like a foul stench the moment I leave the car. Everywhere I look, I see eyes dropped and jaws slack in silent wails of anguished torment. I saw a tarpaulin in the streets, covering a huge mass from which something that may once have been a limb extrudes. This is not merely the result of a spreading infection. This is all coming from a source. A loose, poorly handled magical artifact left to leak its foul energies into everything around it. So yeah, I can return to car and leave, or I can investigate further. Usually this will take us to the location. I have followed the corrosive energy trails to their source, which I have concluded to be a dark, forbidding forest that borders the town. Someone must have attempted to rid themselves of an artifact there. It must be recovered. I am willing to take the risk, and I need to do it before I start paying too much attention to the screams and banging being made at the back of my mind by my sense of self-preservation. Okay, as you can see, time is going. I don't remember how to control stuff. But let's... As you can see, here is the map. It shows us the door that we can use. For example, here's the door to the up and down. And there's also something standard. Armor piercing. Okay. Ah, fuck! And I wasted one of my ammo. How do I... Oh, this. I have recovered a small handful of 2 standard 9mm round. Okay, gained ammo. Great. And here I need keys, so I won't be able to do anything. What's this? Nothing. Another trash. Someone left their keyring here. Hopefully I can open all the doors now. Ooh, that's very useful. Found keys. Oh shit. And we have a rune. The BTI rune has been inscribed on the wall here in purple. A generic prayer to a god, not necessarily the god perverting this place. It could be intended for an associated deity. So that doesn't tell us much. I have found 2 armor-piercing bullets, perhaps left over from some kind of police operation. Oh, I have more ammo. Okay, let's check out this place. I have found 2 unfired hollow point bullets that appear to have been hastily concealed here. Okay, so here we can see that there isn't much else to do, so we have to go back there. Because by looking at the map, I can see that here aren't any other exits. So I need to go. Ah! Ah! Jesus. I have recovered some dusty jewelry I estimate to be worth around £3. I have found a very old 9mm ammunition box with 2 bullets. Nice. There's something on the floor here. The syllable EU had many uses in the language of the ancients, most notably as the last symbol of a notorious dispel, purported to be powerful enough to banish a god. Okay, nothing left for me here. I can escape now by the same way I came in. Updated ritual, dungeon complete. Objective escape. Yeah, because I can't like automatically just leave this place. I have to find the exit. And there are still monsters that can appear, so I'm gonna just go. I'm not gonna look behind me. And I'm not gonna waste my ammo on this monster. Yes. This town is lost to the shadow and nothing I could have done can change that, but perhaps with what I have recovered here, this will finally be the last. Return to the car. Okay, so now checking out the notes. We know that there is a purple color, and we know that there was a BTI rune, but we don't know if it's associated with this god or maybe another god, and how do they correlate to each other. But just remember, I'm putting both of those information in the thing. Oh, and we have a part of the banishment ritual, which is very good. Okay. Set destination. I think they told me I need to go to Finsport because enemy operation found. Exactly. So I can either focus on doing the missions that the ministry is telling me, or I can try doing my own thing, but then I can't count on the ministry anyhow. You have received a text from an unknown number. Castle Church will not remain free of our Lord's influence for long. Cower there while you still can, heretic. Okay. Finsport. Enter town. I am brought to the problematic area and told that payment will be made once the problem is dealt with. I don't think the locals fully understand what kind of presence is in their town, but they showed much relief and gratitude as I made my way inside. Find and exterminate the large creature bewitching this town. Okay. All right. This is not ideal because I don't like fighting. Fighting here is just horrible. Ah! Shit! Fuck! Fuck! Ah! Eep! Fuck you! Stop it! Motherfucker. The spell BTI SHMKZ induces visions of things to come and the area around you. It can give you the edge you need in dangerous situations, but remember that some sights, when seen, cannot be unseen. I believe my business in this place is concluded. I should head for the exit. So this was the dangerous monster? Okay, that was easier. So I'm gonna check out this place some. Oh, as you can see, the BTI rune has been inscribed on the wall here in red, upside down. This means it is intended as a curse to the god that associates with the rune. So we have another god that is in red. That is in red and is... we don't know. We know that red and purple don't like each other, okay? So let's try this again. Here's the rune. Oh, there's a box. I have found an ancient 9mm pistol with 3 usable bullets in the clip. Very good. Gained ammo. Oh, okay, we are leaving because I don't want monsters. I don't want to waste the ammo that I... Leaving the room with monsters alive reduces your sanity. Well... too bad. Our sanity... Oh, Jesus! There is some kind of survivalist cache here containing 3 hollow point bullets. Ah, yes. The people waiting for me outside seem determined not to ask questions. Upon my assurance that the problem is resolved, they pay without quibble. I wonder if this will be the last time I visit this town. And now I can look for supplies, but waste an hour. I can visit hospital. Refill medkit. You know what? Let's return to car. And because our health is... okay. If I go back here, visit hospital, and how much money do I have? 43. That's cool. Illegal drugs. I think illegal drugs help me with sanity. But let's refill the med kit. Thank you. And let's leave. Set destination. I think Waterworth is a good idea. The castle church for now is safe, but we know that it will change soon. So let's go to Waterworth. We don't have much in regards of the knowledge. A woman in her early 20s flagged me down, and when I pulled up, she burst into tears and fell to her knees. She looks exhausted and I think uninjured, but she is spattered with blood from some source or other. I get out of the car and cautiously walk towards her, displaying my palms, but the moment she becomes aware that I am approaching, she gives a shriek and lunges at me. Let's try slap her. My attempt to calm her appears to have had an opposite effect. Her mind almost visibly snaps at being physically assaulted by an opposite rescuer. Assaulted by a possible rescuer, and she runs wailing into the trees from which she had emerged. For a few moments she was still audible even after she was out of sight, but then her wails abruptly stopped. I returned to the car feeling utterly wretched. I'm sorry, but I thought she was gonna eat me, because this can happen. Alright, we reached Waterworth. Let's try entering the town. And I feel quite buoyed by the clean air here, and the people are friendly enough. It can only be a matter of time before they catch the Shadow's attention. Okay, nothing interesting happening here. Too bad, because I need to go to towns that are being, you know, haunted, because then I can kill the demons and I can find clues. You have received text from a member of a family. There's 4 from our account. I don't want to know. Here's 4 from our account. I don't know what you do with it. Just use it to stay alive for us, please. Okay, so she sent me £4. That isn't much. Let's see if there's anything. The atmosphere is tense here as news has spread of the darkness infecting neighboring towns. Beside that, I cannot sense the shadow's influence for now. Okay, there isn't anything we can do here. Let's try Saxholm. We need... You have received a text from Ministry of Occultism. Yes, I've got reports of a sleeper cell in Twinbury. Needs cleanup sooner rather than later. Do it or don't, but if you don't, the towns won't be safe for long. Okay. A woman in her early 20s flagged me down. She bursts. This is the same. I get out of car and walk toward her, displaying my palms, but the moment she becomes aware I am approaching, she gives a shriek and lunges for me. Do you think this time I should be more calming, or should I need to slap her again? I think I'll try hold her. I go for the hug and her limbs extend around me. Then I notice that more limbs are getting involved than should be reasonably expected. I fell for it. I attempt to pull away, but tentacles surround my arm and with almost leisurely flourish snap the bone. It is only by sheer terror that I do not black out from the pain. I kick the monster away and prepare to fight back with my good arm. Oh, fuck me. I have been gravely wounded and the bleeding won't stop without treatment. I fear it will only get worse. Oh, fuck me. I have found discarded wallet containing 6 pounds. Okay. The monsters are dead and there is nothing more for me here. I turn to the car. I've wasted enough time. Okay, now I hope that the city that we will be visiting is safe. Because I need to go to the... Oh, reports have reached me of mysterious pests rising up from the ground at numerous places, too large to be rats, not to mention too aggressive and too organized. It is clear that this is only the beginning of something terrible. I feel that it won't be long before the creatures grow larger and bolder and someone gets some monstrous infection from a scratch. I must root out the nest before it reaches that point. Okay, let's investigate further. I was able to find a list of recent incident reports, mostly town people complaining about damage their back gardens. I visited a few of their houses looking for a common factor. That came when I discovered that most of the gardens bordered a public park that had lately had its maintenance budget slashed. It is now overgrown and unwelcoming. Unwelcoming, that is, to humans. Okay, let's try investigating. Find and destroy a nest. I am not well. I would prefer to be in a hospital. But what can you do? Okay, nothing here. 48 hours. As you can see, there's some kind of survivalist cache containing 3 hollow point bullets. Okay. As you can see, I have only 48 hours left. So I wasted 12 hours. And you can probably see something weird happening with the camera now and then. It's my sanity. Oh! Okay. The BTI rune in purple. Again. But we know that. We already wrote that down. Okay. Oh! Found set of keys. These should make exploration easier. Okay. Oh! Okay, dead. Very good. Only wasted 1 bullet. There is a dented old cash box here containing around 5 pounds. Nice! Okay. Apart from the fact that we are bleeding and have a broken arm, I would say we are doing relatively okay. Oh! Another purple. KZ rune has been inscribed on the wall here in purple, upside down. Associated God would regard this as a grave insult. Okay. Okay. KZ. So we have a third KZ. But it's also purple. Interesting. And this is BTI properly. Ah! Oh, fuck. Ah! Anxiety seems to be getting the better of me. I feel hot and nauseous and my hand won't stop shaking. Hopefully it will pass. At some point. The god identified by the BTI rune doesn't appear to be able to physically survive in our universe. The threat it poses to us is very real, but thankfully indirect. Found a clue. The god is not the invading god. So, BTI, not invader. I believe my business here is done. Oh no. Died and returned to the car. As you can see, my sanity is bad. And it's dropping. Because there's something... Oh, fuck. It wasn't there. And I need to use more direct attacks. Die, please, thank you. Pile of useless metal. Oh, a small tool that could function as a lockpick. But I don't think I'll need it right now. Okay. Alright. And I'm again out of ammo. Which sucks. Yes, return to the car. But I think we'll take a break right now. The creatures still infest every crack and shadow of the town, but I have ensured that they will no longer breed. A combined effort by the locals will be enough to exterminate the remainder. I can move on now. Return to the car, but I can't visit the hospital here? But I'm dying! Alright, but for now, guys, I'm gonna take a break and we'll continue our journey next time. Hopefully you will enjoy this because I am very much enjoying this game because it is a little bit of a detective game, a puzzle game, a survival game, a lot of stuff, and it has this cool vibe that's just chilling. But anyway, let me know what you think about it. But for now, thank you so much for watching and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!